You're staring at the ceiling again, aren't you? It's 2 a.m. She's asleep right next to you, breathing deeply, totally unbothered. But your mind is racing like a hamster on a wheel that's on fire. You're replaying the fight, you're replaying the conversation. And you feel crazy. You feel like your brain is broken. She looked you dead in the eye and told you that you were imagining things, that she never said that. That you're insecure and controlling just for asking a simple question. And the worst part, a part of you believes her. You're actually lying there, guilt-tripping yourself, thinking, maybe I am the problem. Maybe I am too sensitive. Snap out of it. Right now, you are being played. You are stuck in a web so sticky you don't even realize you're the fly. That heavy feeling in your gut, that confusion, that is not love. That is the byproduct of psychological warfare. And make no mistake, brother, the modern dating scene is a battlefield. If you don't know the tactics, you will be a casualty. You will be the guy paying for therapy 5 years from now wondering where his balls went. I'm not telling you this to make you hate women. I'm telling you this because I love you, man. I've been that guy. I've been the guy apologizing for things I did and do just to get the sweet version of her back. I've been the guy jumping through hoops of fire just to get a scrap of affection. It's pathetic and it stops today. You need to understand that female manipulation isn't always malicious. It's often evolutionary. It's a biological survival mechanism. Nature wired women to test men. They need to know if you are the rock or if you are the sand. If they can manipulate you, if they can twist your reality, they cannot respect you. And if they don't respect you, they can't love you. They might stay with you for resources or comfort, but they will resent you. Let's look at the dark psychology happening right under your nose. The first weapon she uses is the reality distortion field, or what the therapists call gaslighting, but let's keep it street. This is when she denies objective reality to make you doubt your sanity. You catch her in a lie. You see a text on her phone that looks shady. You confront her, a rational person would explain. A manipulator flips the script. I can't believe you went through my phone. You have such trust issues. This is why my ex was crazy. Do you see what happened? Suddenly, the conversation isn't about her shady text. It's about your violation of privacy. It's about your insecurity. She moved the goalposts. She put you on the defensive. Now you're apologizing for looking instead of her apologizing for flirting. You have to spot this. When the topic shifts from her action to your reaction, that is a red flag burning bright red. Do not fold. You say, we can talk about my trust issues later, but right now, explain the text. You have to hold the frame. If you let her shift the reality, you lose your mind. And then comes the hot and cold treatment. This is pure behavioral conditioning. It's how you train a dog, and it's how casinos get you addicted to slot machines. It's called intermittent reinforcement. If you pull a lever and get $100 every time, you get bored. But if you pull the lever and get nothing, then nothing, then nothing, then the $100, you will pull that lever until you starve to death. She does this with affection. 1 week, she's all over you. I love you, you're my soulmate, the sex is incredible. You feel like a king, then, for no reason, she goes cold. One word answers, avoiding eye contact. I'm just tired, I'm busy, you panic. You start chasing, you try harder, you buy flowers, you text more. And eventually, she gives you a little crumb of validation. And you feel that rush of relief. That rush is dopamine addiction. She has trained you to associate anxiety with love. You are chasing the high of the good times to escape the pain of the bad times. That is not a relationship. That is a trauma bond, but it gets darker. Let's talk about the trinity of triangulation. This is when she brings a third party into the dynamic to spike your anxiety. Oh, my work husband, Dave. He's just a friend. Don't worry about him. He's so funny though. She mentions how another guy hit on her at the gym. She compares you, subtly, to her ex. My ex used to take me to places like this. Why does she do this? To create competition anxiety. She wants you to feel like she is a prize that is currently on the auction block, and you better bid higher or you'll lose her. It triggers your reptilian protectiveness, you start acting jealous, and then she calls you controlling. It's a trap. The moment she tries to make you jealous, you do the opposite of what she expects. You look bored. You say, Dave sounds like a great guy, maybe you should date him. You call her bluff. If you show fear, she owns you. If you show indifference, she panics. Then there is the weaponization of the victim card. This is the ultimate get-out-of-jail-free card. You catch her dead to rights doing something disrespectful. You have the facts, you have the logic, you start to lay it out. And then ... the tears, her lip quivers. She starts crying about how stressed she is at work, or how her dad treated her, or how hard her week has been. Your instinct as a man is to protect. Evolution wired you to hate seeing a woman cry. So what do? You drop the argument. You hug her. You say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Boom, she won. She just completely bypassed accountability by hacking your biology. She learned that tears equal immunity. You have to be cold enough to see past the waterworks. I know it feels harsh, but you have to separate the emotion from the issue. You can hand her a tissue and say, I see you're upset and we can take a minute, but we are still going to finish this conversation about why you disrespected me. Do not let the tears wash away the truth. And watch out for the silent treatment. This is punishment. It's withdrawal of love to force compliance. It's her saying, if you don't do what I want, I will cease to exist for you. It triggers your abandonment wounds. Most guys break within hours. They send the double text. Are you mad? Can we talk? When she goes silent, you must mirror her. You go about your life. You go to the gym. You work on your business. You do not chase. Silence is a vacuum. If you rush to fill it, you are weak. If you let it sit there, she has to come back to check if you're still there. The person who can handle the silence the longest holds the power. Another tactic that destroys men is future faking. She promises a future that hasn't happened yet to get what she wants now. I want to settle down and be a traditional wife ... eventually. Once I get this promotion, I'll have more time for you. I'm just not ready for a label right now, but I see a future with you. She is dangling a carrot on a stick. She feeds you a fantasy of who she could be, so you fall in love with her potential instead of her reality. You stick around for 6 months, a year, waiting for that future version of her to arrive. She never arrives. You are financing her present with your hope for the future. Look at her actions today, not what she says she'd do next year. If she isn't acting like a wife today, she won't be one tomorrow. Finally, there is the shit test. This is constant. It never stops. She throws a verbal jab. She challenges your decision. She makes a snarky comment about your shirt. She changes plans last minute. She is checking your frame. She wants to see if you will fold. If you get angry, you fail. If you apologize, you fail. The only way to pass is to be the mountain. The wind blows. The mountain doesn't care. She makes a snarky comment. You smirk and agree and amplify. Yeah, this shirt is ugly, but I make it look good. She changes plans? That doesn't work for me. Let's do Tuesday instead. You don't get rattled. You stay amused. You treat her like a bratty little sister, not an authority figure. Listen to me closely. You cannot negotiate with genuine desire. You cannot logic your way out of manipulation. You can only outframe it. You have to be willing to walk away. That is your superpower. The moment you are willing to lose her is the moment you become immune to her manipulation. She acts up. You withdraw attention. She gaslights. You call it out and stand your ground. She uses silence. You enjoy the peace and quiet. You have to kill the part of you that needs her approval to breathe. You have to become the source of your own validation. When you do that, her tactics stop working. And funny enough, that's usually when she falls in love with you. Because finally, she's found a man she can't break. A man she can't control. A man she has to respect. If you are sick of being the puppet, if you are tired of the mind games and want to reclaim your masculine dignity, Then join us, subscribe. We are building a tribe of men who see the world as it is, not as they wish it was. The game is rigged, but only if you don't know the rules. Now you know, stop being a victim, stand up, keep your frame, and never let anyone twist your reality again.